Thank you very much.
It's obviously a couple of tough decisions with Masai and both with George.
I've done pretty much everything.
Obviously, we have some big news to share with everybody today.
And you have picks 46 and 55. The expectation level is quite low.
Just excited to welcome JJ and Randy to Denver.
This has to be some sort of record. 7 Nuggets press conferences in the last 2 months. 7! Everything from Coach of the Year to Coach getting fired, Executive of the Year to new executive hired. Players come, players go. One particular player is here to stay. Ty Lawson. Now more than ever, they are banking on Ty Lawson. He's really the closest thing to a superstar the Nuggets have.
No matter who's in the front office or on the coaching staff or on the court, our mission is the same, and that's to bring an NBA championship to Denver.
We laid a big foundation of a good basketball team that I still think can challenge in the Western Conference next year.
If I had told you 2 months ago you guys were one of the hottest teams going into the playoffs, that you'd be missing your coach, your GM, Andre, what would you say to me?
I wouldn't. I probably would just ignored you. I wouldn't have thought nothing of it. But it's crazy where we're at right now. From losing all those players after winning 57 games, and but we got bounced out the first round of playoffs. But we was one of the hottest teams in the league, top 5, top 6 teams in the league.
Are you a better team today?
I mean, everybody's growing. I gotta see when we get back to training camp, but I feel like overall we probably will be a better team. Young guys have finally got the chance to step up from Quincy, J. Ham, Evan Fournier, and they're ready for it.
What kind of conversations have you had with Brian Shaw? He's known as a guy that can develop player, develop talent. He played your position.
Man, I talked to him about everything from, things that happened in the 80s till now to off the court stuff, just everything. So he's a player type coach. I mean, and I think he's one of his projects is saying is JaVale. So to get JaVale the most potential out of him. So I can't wait to see what he has in store.
What's your next level as a player? Where do you want to take it to?
The next level is All-Star and get out this first round. That's been my goal since I got in the league. So, this year I think is the year where I can actually go ahead and accomplish both of those.
Head fake at the mid-post, throw back to Iguodala, and he dunked it with the right hand.
You campaigned for Andre Iguodala to stay here. I mean, you went on Twitter, you did whatever you could, it didn't happen. Tell me you're not the least bit offended that he lost.
I'm not offended. After I talked to him and they found out everything that went down and the whole, process, I mean, I'm not offended at all. I mean, things that happened, swayed his decision. So, I'm not offended at all.
So you don't think he left because Golden State's better team, better talent, better players?
Not at all. 100% no.
You're going to want to beat him though, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to talk so much trash. I still talk to him all the time. I talked to him 2 days ago, so there's no bad blood or anything like that. But we're definitely going to try to blow him out when we play him.
Another year of the Ty Lawson camp. Man, you make this fun. You get into it. You're like the rest of the kids out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We had the jump around song going on. Whenever that comes on this year, you had to do the Bernie, you had to do some type of dance. So, get the kids outside their shell. And me too, and that's a big thing when you're playing basketball and playing this type of sport. You got to be able to communicate and talk.
Do you want to be sort of like the fan favorite in town? I know the little guys like you, but are you like Mr. Nugget now?
Hey, I'm trying to be. I'm trying everything I can possible to be that. From working hard to also just, it's always smiling and just interacting with everybody. I know that's what people like, so that's what I try to do.
When are you going to get your own shoes? What are these, the Penny Hardaways?
Yeah, these are foam pods. DC's finest. If you're from DC, you got to have a pair of these. But, I think probably in the next couple of years, I'm going to try to talk to Nike and see if I can get something along those lines since I'm just trying to grow as a brand. So, I'm going to see if I can get that done.
That's a dream come true for most basketball players, isn't it, getting your own shoe?
Yes, it is, especially for me. I'm a sneakerhead. I love shoes. So, if I had my own custom shoe, I just make it like one of the best shoes ever.
Lawson is trying out for the U.S. national team next week. That's when you know you've arrived. By the way, the Nuggets may not be done dealing. They're reportedly interested in free agent point guard Nate Robinson. Can you imagine Lawson and Robinson, 2 fastest dribblers on earth? Where would Andre Miller fit in? I have a feeling there are press conferences aplenty to come at Pepsi Center.